Yeah, what is going on, you slackers? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you the next episode, the next matchup in our potential newcomer tournament that we've been doing here on the channel for a while. And if you haven't seen it, real quick, I created a tournament of 36 potential characters. Each day I upload one matchup, and down in the comments we vote who we'd rather see in that particular matchup to move on in the tournament. It's a double elimination tournament, so character has to lose twice. So basically the whole idea for this tournament is to kind of gauge an interest to see what the overall community kind of feels is like the top few characters that I guess are expected for Smash Bros. Just kind of something a little fun, kind of leading up to Smash Ultimate's release. But yeah, with that being said, I think those are the rules. So let's get into today's episode, and we always go over results. That is one thing. Maybe I didn't say that. Voting stays open for 1 7-day period, so 7 days after today we'll find out the winner of today's matchup. So I guess now we got to go back 7 days to the matchup from last Tuesday, which would be Celica versus Spyro in game 38. And Celica had to take the place of Chrom because Chrom ended up getting confirmed as an Echo Fighter. So Celica had to go down to the loser bracket because it was too late to re-upload a matchup. So unfortunately, Celica already has a loss. But let's see what Celica against Spyro did for results. Here you go. This one was very close. Like, look at that. Celica actually pulled it off. 29-26. There's quite a few arguments, or maybe not arguments, but statements I've seen in the comments, you know. Spyro, maybe not one of the most wanted third-party characters. So, first of all, congrats to Celica winning that one. That's pretty cool. But Spyro maybe wasn't one of the most likely third-party candidates, and there's a bunch of others that people would rather see instead of Spyro. Then again, you know, Celica being, do we really need another Fire Emblem character, that whole thing? Are there potential other Fire Emblem characters that have a better chance? You know, maybe Black Knight is an Echo Fighter, maybe Tharja, maybe somebody from the Three Houses eventually as DLC. So yeah, it was a weird matchup, but Celica ended up getting the win. So Celica moves on to game 46, which will be Thursday, I want to say. I think it's Thursday. But Celica gets Shadow the Hedgehog, so good luck to Celica on that one. But Spyro has been eliminated from the tournament, so let's go throw Spyro down here. Alright, so I'll get the votes for Spyro a little bit later, but let's get into today's matchup, which is another loser bracket matchup. So again, 7 days from now, somebody's going home, and the matchup is Ken from Street Fighter against Elma from Xenoblade. So let's kind of just jump into it. What do we think, Ken? Now, I always love Smash speculation and love looking at rosters and all that stuff. So first off, I do have to say, just a personal opinion, I did not see a whole bunch of people, you know, I wouldn't even say 10% of rosters, you know, that were out there. I didn't even see Ken on there that much. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Ken wasn't really, I don't think he was really a highly requested character or even really thought of until the whole Echo Fighter situation came along. And then a lot of people are like, okay, his chances shot up, skyrocketed, especially after the Simon Belmont and Richter Belmont thing, proving that third parties can have a second rep from their series and third parties can be Echo Fighters. So Ken's chances kind of shot up, one of the, I guess, more expected third-party characters, and it makes sense, you know. He fits that perfectly. I mean, when you think of Echo Fighters, clone characters, I mean, Ken is the living embodiment of it. I mean, he's Ryu. That's what he's based off of, you know. I think most of you know the whole story, you know, Ken and Ryu from the beginning, you know. They always kind of mirrored each other. It's, you know, it's a cool story. It would be a perfect fit, honestly, Ken being an Echo Fighter. You know, since third parties can have Echo Fighters and multiple reps from the same game, Ken just makes a whole lot of sense to me here. I mean, before that, you see right here, he did have his a trophy in Smash Wii U and 3DS. So, I mean, that's also saying a little something about maybe what Sakurai thought about Ken. Maybe Ken was a possibility to be alongside Ryu with DLC, but maybe, I don't really know. But I mean, I think Ken has a really good chance. Again, when Smash Ultimate was announced, he really wasn't, too much of a thought, but then Echo Fighters were a big emphasis and a big point, so his chances shot up. Oopsies. So let's move on to Ken's opponent, which is Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles. So, Elma. Now, I think kind of going back to the point, at least from what I seen when Smash Ultimate was first announced with the Inkling teaser trailer and all that stuff, a lot of roster speculation. It wasn't really Elma I was seeing for a new Xenoblade rep. It was always Rex and Pyra. And then later down the line, we ended up finding out the game plans and the official, the game plans basically were decided in late 2015. And I kind of ruled out Rex and Pyra. And then that's when Elma started kind of picking up steam a bit for people expecting. I mean, because I think so as well. Xenoblade's becoming, a pretty good big franchise for Nintendo, and having a second rep. I'd say the series would deserve it, with Shulk being the first one and potentially Elma as the second one. Maybe Rex or Pyra as DLC. I could see Rex and Pyra being DLC, but that's a different topic. But Elma, I think, timing-wise, with Xenoblade Chronicles X coming out, and she's kind of she's one of the more main characters from Chronicles X, and there's a lot that goes for her. She's got a lot of interesting and unique moves for a moveset potential. She does have her own personality, which Sakurai does like to factor into a lot of things when deciding characters. So, I mean, I do think Elma has a legit chance. I really do. Again, going back to my point, for some reason I want to keep bringing up, when the roster first came up, I don't think either Ken or Elma was really a big thought. But since, details have come out and emerged, both of these characters have actually seemed a lot more likely, in my opinion. This one's a bit tough. There was that Bill Trinan leak. Maybe he just misspoke. Was that a month and a half ago or something? Where he's talking about, and he's like saying a bunch of characters' names. Like, I don't remember the exact characters, but he said something like, "Oh, the Cloud," and how did the interview go? Somebody sat him down and asked him, how people are going to look at the game characters, or who are they going to gravitate towards, for new players. And he goes, well, Cloud, Bayonetta, and the Xenoblade characters. And he did have an S on the end. Some people thought he was implying multiple Xenoblade characters, so maybe that's a possibility. But Elma, I guess, would have to be one of the only real legit chances for Xenoblade. But okay, my vote. Oh boy. This is tough. Honestly, for me, I'm gonna go with. I think I'd rather have Elma. I would, but I think Ken might have a better chance. I do. I think Ken has the better chance. So my vote's gonna go to Ken. I don't know. Let me know who you got down in the comments, Ken or Elma. Again, one of these characters is gonna be eliminated from the tournament next Tuesday, and we'll find out then. So get your votes in now. And I guess that's going to be it for this one. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed as usual. And hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.